Here we're going to find the equation of a line that's perpendicular to the line y equals negative 3x plus 5, and that passes through the point 2, 6. So the first thing we need to do is identify the slope of our new line. If our first line is y equals negative 3x plus 5, then the slope is going to be negative 3. So our first line, line 1, is going to have a slope, m1, of negative 3. That means that the slope of the line that's perpendicular, we'll call that MP, perpendicular, is going to be the negative inverse of negative 3, so it's going to be positive 1/3. Then the other line also goes through this point 2, 6 here, so that gives us an x and a y, and we can use the slope-intercept formula, y equals mx plus b, and all we'd be missing then would be b. So let's take this information, substitute it in. We'll get y, which is 6. 6 equals 1/3 of our x-coordinate, 2, plus b. And now we can solve for b. So 1/3 of 2 is 2/3. 6 equals 2/3 plus b. Subtract 2/3 from each side. And we get 5 and 1/3 equals b. So now we have b, and we already had m, and that's all we need to write our equation. So our equation then is y equals 1/3 x plus 5 and 1/3. Okay, in this example we're looking for a parallel line instead of a perpendicular line. So what we need to do is find the line that has the same slope as 6x minus 5y equals 12, and then passes through the point negative 5, negative 3. So the easiest way to find the slope here is just to write this in slope-intercept form. So it needs to look like y equals mx plus b. And we have 6x minus 5y equals 12. So first let's move the 6 over, and we'll get negative 5y equals 12 minus 6x. Divide both sides by negative 5, and we'll get y equals, I'm going to move this, swap this order around here, negative 6 over negative 5x minus 12 over 5. And negative 6 over negative 5 is just going to be 6/5. So y equals 6/5 x minus 2 2/5. Now we have our slope. We know that the slope of the other line also needs to be 6/5. So we're looking now for a line that has a slope m of 6/5 and goes through the point 5, negative 3. So let's put that information into our y equals mx plus b form, and we'll get negative 3 equals 6/5 of negative 5 plus b, and we can solve for b. So we have negative 3 equals, and if we have 6 over 5 times 5, the 5's will cancel, and we'll just have negative 6. Negative 6 plus b, add 6 to both sides, and we get 3 equals b. So now we have our y-intercept, and we already had our slope. So the equation of this line is y equals 6/5 of x plus 3.